Are we live?
Yes.
Good afternoon.
来，都是星期三了哦。Wednesday. Every Wednesday you see our faces. How's today? 来分享一下嘞，我是要分享一下。
Hello guys.
Okay.
Quickly.
我做个分享先啊。
Come in, like and share.
Okay.
For those who come in, say hello.
Yeah.
Where are you? Who are you?
Anyone? 今天讲的就是我们每天在用的东西。现在没有它好像没有保障这样。出门，哎呀，没去大走去。哎呀，没去大走过来。
This always happen.
Yeah.
Hello, Kathy. Good afternoon.
Hey.
You know, it's always happened, Vincent.
Yeah.
When you went downstairs and somebody told you, where is your mask? Then you remember, hey, never wear mask. Quickly run up again.
Yeah, no, sometimes
so embarrassing.
Sometimes you go out, you go inside the lift, everyone look at you. Yeah, what happened today? Handsome or Sekali I realize never wear mask.
The day I went downstairs just to throw some rubbish and forget my mask. Then my neighbor said, "Hey, where's your mask?" Always forget. Hello, Francis.
Hey, hello. Hey, Ling. Hello.
Hello, Maggie.
Hi. Hello, Rose.
Good afternoon, Rose.
Hello，忠实的这个是 Daphne 哇，也是忠实的。
Hello，
每次拜山都看到他们。很好。还有呢？来分享一下嘞。今天7个而已啊，我很惨嘞。7个，还是你们看不到我们的脸，你们才没有分享啊。
Today we're going to share something about this 3-ply mask, especially something that you might not know. All right, I think it'll be good to share today. So please come in, like and share. All right, it's a very interesting product. All right, ever since the COVID started, you can't live without it.
Yeah,
right,
对。等一下，How do you buy 3-ply mask?
How do I buy 啊？
你怎么买？你怎么 check？
给钱买咯。
我的 attitude 是有些用的货啦，可以用就好了。好了。So nowadays buying 3-ply mask 太多选择了。你看 market 市场一片大混乱混乱是指价钱混乱，产品混乱，所以每个很多选择。好，我们
have a lot of 3-ply masks, a lot of surgical masks, very cheap.
Very cheap.
You have cosmetic masks, fabric mask, which is cosmetic. All right. What the government gave was not cosmetic, because there is a filter layer. So it's very different. So when you buy from outside, there's a lot of picture, colorful. How do you ensure that there's a filter inside?
这个问题很难答你呢，因为很多人买都不懂，不认识这个product，他们以为只要是买
舒服
3-ply，因为 market 是讲 3-ply，很容易呼吸，美又好看，戴上去很多女孩子喜欢你所以变成 nobody will look at their actual features 所以我的认为是这样啦。假如你要照顾你的家人，你要给他的 best，对不对？ 怎么讲 the best 呢？就是你要 check 刚才我们讲的 check 不是它支票的 check 是你要真的去查它的 ingredient 是什么东西，这是算 very important 因为你假如买错，你带等于没有带嘛，一样的道理
I ask you a question. Do you think that what you are wearing and what am I wearing? Which one is better? Is it your better or my better?
来，我们问一下听众们、观众们
观众们
来文六，喂，Hello，文六应该很厉害的。文六，你答一下你要买这个 Three Ply 的呢，还是要买这样的 N95 mask 呢？是你的话，来。
Hello, Helen.
Hello. Right.
Come.
Ready?
We have some interaction. What do you think? Right? Do you think an N95 is better? 3-ply mask is better?
Yeah.
Right? Or you wear 3-ply mask because you think it's more comfortable, easy to breathe, no resistance. Yeah, can share. We can share.
Yeah.
All right.
我记得去年 COVID started 的时候，N95 是 popular item，
correct，
卖到断货
，correct，
卖到断货所以政府就讲3-ply 可以用其实也是可以用，不是不可以用，可是它的 different filtration 它的 feature 是不一样的所以来你讲一下。
Okay, give you a small little guidance. Though today's topic is not on N95, but I just want to share the difference within these two, right? Now, if you wear an N95 like what I'm wearing, it's actually a tight fitting, right? When you say tight fitting, that means you don't get something like the 3-ply which have ear loop. Mine is right at the back.
你看我的是这样的。
So this is called tight fitting. And the 3-ply mask is loose fitting. Right? It's loose fitting. This one you want to take out very troublesome. Right? This one, but if you wear it correctly, actually it protects your breathing system. Right? Your breathing system. That means to say your body, right? Your lung, right? Against dust which is harmful, especially in the industry. But for 3-ply, because it's loose fitting, so the chances for you to filter out the dust, you get some leakage, right? You leakage from the side, maybe from the top, right? So that's the major difference within these two masks. But in terms of filter media, they probably have some similarity. So because today's topic is not on the N95, we're going to talk about 3-ply because this is very common. But my personal perception, I thought our audience here might agree with me. You wear a 3-ply mask and you continue to wear because it's easy to put on, lesser pressure on the breathing, less resistant. So that's my opinion why people prefer the 3-ply over a N95, right? But if you are having close proximity with the patient, all right, so you need to protect your breathing system, then please put on an N95.
所以你看他在医院你看他们用的通常是多数了，是 N95 mask 多，因为他们跟 patient direct contact 很靠近。所以你看他们很可怜的，早上起来要去做工你看他们的 wearing 真的是 full PPE 的整套真的是武林高手我说他们是武林高手，要敬佩他们因为他们这一行是不简单每天一放工一出来，整个脸就是一个 cup 的 face， 因为他刚才有讲过的是 tight fitting 所以他整个包得很紧紧的，但你戴久了就会有一个印没有办法，因为在这种 environment 你需要 protect yourself你got no choice 所以我们今天要跟你分享的是如何辨识什么是好的 3-ply mask。
Just to see anybody have some sharing.
Yeah.
You like N95 or you like 3-ply?
Yeah.
Hello, WC.
Hello. Hey, Mr. Cheng.
Hello, Mr. Cheng.
Hello. All right.
Anybody want to share your opinion? Which one you like? Right?
看你们是喜欢戴 3 ply 呢，还是 N95 mask？ 当然了 ，N95 mask 你戴久了，你会感觉到很不舒服了，因为很带 fitting 嘛。所以你会觉得哇，这搞卫里面好像一定要拿出来的，所以它的 protection level is much higher than 3 ply。你看3 ply 这边还有个洞的，没有洞的，although it's comfort, but the protection is not as good as N95. But you wear 3 ply, it's better than you don't wear. Nothing to wear.
I guess we need to understand why 3 ply mask is so popular now, so common now. All right. I think there is surely some form of protection. Just now I mentioned N95 is to protect your breathing system.
Correct.
A 3 ply mask can protect you, but at a very low percentage against your breathing system. But the major protection is you don't spread your disease to other people. That's the better explanation of why you wear a 3 ply mask, and it's not so costly. Easy available. You want to buy an N95, it's very difficult to get. I tell you, I don't like N95. You all see my face later, you will know.
你红到完了，血液不行完了。你看我的脸还这么美，但只跟你红到德国这个。
You see, I got a mask, right, on the face.
才几分钟而已。
That's the issue of wearing an N95 because it's a tight fitting, right? But actually, it gives you better protection. As I mentioned, if you need to go near to a patient, all right, you should wear an N95. All right. Today, we're not going to talk so much about N95. We're going to talk about 3 ply mask. Right? 3 ply mask.
Okay. 来，谢谢你 Maggie， 来，谢谢你 3 ply easy put on. Yes, of course. Right, Ronnie. Hello, Ronnie. Hi, Rose. I like 3 ply. Of course. More comfortable. I learned that people 3 ply. Yes, I think it depends on your environment need. Francis, yes, correct. Okay.
Let's kick off. How a 3 ply mask protect you? All right. I have mentioned earlier on to protect your breathing system is the percentage, the efficiency is not very high. Right. Rather, you actually protect the product. When I say protect the product, means you protect somebody else. That means to say, if you have a cough, if you have a flu, all right, please put on a 3 ply mask, right? So that when you sneeze, when you cough, you don't spread the bacteria to other people. Right. That is very important. All right. So today we're going to talk about 3 ply mask and what is the level of protection that you get, right?
Okay.
Let's start with the construction of a 3 ply mask. Right, Vincent?
Right.
You know how people test the 3 ply mask when they buy?
据我所知市场上很多人买东西买 3 ply 从来很少 test 他们看价钱拼呀不也有几次我 advise 我这个 friend 你们做一个 test OK 做一个 test 放水因为这个它是个 cup 嘛你放水那你看你会不会漏出来看水会漏出来看水漏出来 what does it mean?
Leakage.
你一个好的 3 ply mask 是不会 leakage 的所以有 leakage 的话就是说它里面的 inner layer 有点造假所以要小心所以你买便宜货不一定是好的but not necessarily all the 便宜货是烂的 OK 我不是这样讲所以你要看它的 construction OK
I think on the YouTube if you go to Google on the YouTube video you'll find that a lot of people show you how they test the mask.
All
right. One of them is the water leakage test, right? Which you mentioned just now. Then they also do a burning test.
All right.
right? They burn the material and see whether it's flammable or not.
Yeah.
If it's flammable means
paper.
paper. All right. If you wear a 3-ply mask, right, which is using the right material, which is the actual raw material is called polypropylene. It's PP, right?
All right.
But of course, PP itself is a plastic. It's a very hard plastic. How to make into fabric, right? So there's two main methods they use. One of them is called spun bond, right? Spun bond, and the other method is melt blown.
Melt blown, yes.
Right. So this is the two different methods that where they make this PP into non-woven, right? Which using these two methods. Okay. So the mask that you're wearing now have 3 layers, right?
Okay. 要不要说那个 cut 的
Okay.
来，你看啊，3层啊。
All right. You
Sorry.
You have 3 layers.
One, the blue one, the blue color. 这是第一层啊。
Okay.
Okay. 这是 second layer 啊。看到吗 ？second layer， 你看不到？
看得到。
看到啊
I can see.
啊，这个是third layer 了，这是third layer。OK， 所以总共有3层啊。1、2、3。OK。
Okay. Now, all these 3, all right, this whole mask, in fact, is called non-woven, non-woven. But it's the 2 different methods which I mentioned. You find that the top layer and the bottom layer is actually what we call spun bond non-woven. All right. Okay. So if you want to know what is spun bond, you can actually go to Google and see how people make this fabric. All right. And then you have the center layer, which is melt blown. This is actually the filter media.
Correct.
This is the filter media. All right. Just now I asked Vincent, how do you test? Right. He mentioned about water leakage.
Yeah.
Okay. If you look at the center layer, all right, you can see that it's like a piece of paper, but it's not paper. If you do a burn test and burn it, it will be gone, but it will not. You will not see the frame, right? Because it's PP, polypropylene. Okay. So what is the difference within spun bond and melt blown, right? First of all, the first layer, why they have 3 layers? The first layer is to normally what? They call it hydrophobic. Hydrophobic means it doesn't absorb water.
Right.
And it will, let's say somebody cough, the sneeze, the vapor, the water vapor on you will not stick on it. It will come down. It will not go inward. That's called hydrophobic because it doesn't absorb water. Right? Then you have the inner layer, which is hydrophilic. That means to say it's actually an absorbent. So it helps you to absorb a bit of your sweat because you wear, you feel very hot, right? So you feel very comfortable. Okay, but during COVID time, a lot of people complain, very uncomfortable wearing this mask. You know why? Probably a lot of people never ask why, because at that time very hard to get a bulk of mask. Correct? Correct? No. So what the manufacturer do, because lack of raw material, so both sides are actually the same material. Both sides are hydrophobic. So you feel very uncomfortable because your sweat, doesn't absorb by the inner layer. I guess everybody have this feeling, right? Okay. Hey, 巴西朋友进来了。
Hey, hello, Ronald. Hello.
Okay, let me continue. So these 2 layers are actually what we call spun bond. Spun bond non-woven. So the inner layer is what we call the filter. This is the most important thing. This is the one that's going to filter whatever thing, whatever contaminants that you want to do not want. Not say you want to. You do not want. You want to leave it on the mask. So a lot of people don't understand is this layer, all right, can replace by paper, right? So when you look at this, you look like paper, but a lot of people also don't care lah. P the boy lah. Okay. So if you use a frame test, you burn. If it's paper, you see the frame burning the whole thing. But if it's PP, that means it's a melt-blown filter media. You burn, it's gone, but it will not catch fire. The rest will not burn. But it's paper, the rest will burn. So that's the difference. That's what you do a frame test. Okay. Now, the other thing is very important one. Later I will show you. I give you a video shot.
Some tips.
Important tips on how good this thing going to filter. Even though you get a melt-blown layer, if this layer is not charged with static electricity, they call it electrostatically charged. It doesn't help you a lot because it's not going to absorb the contaminants on this layer. This is something a lot of people never tell you.
Only we tell you.
Only today we tell you. Okay, probably some of you know, but you didn't share. So a lot of people do not know this is electrostatically charged. How to prove that this is charged? Maybe I let my colleague
a demo
and let you see. Okay, so let me have a close shot here. Can I have a larger screen on the?
It's okay, because in line.
Take your time, no problem.
It's okay.
Change the tool. Okay. Hey, my colleague here, Fu Ge, is going to show you. First of all, we're going to cut a piece of the melt-blown, a melt-blown, yeah. All right, just cut and show. Actually, I cut some, put down there. Okay. Do you know what is electrostatic or not? If you go near a TV, you find that your hair gets sucked inside. Okay. Now you look at the display here, right? I'm going to show you. All right. You see, it actually stick on the scissors. Why it stick on the scissors? Because there's a charge on the media, right? There's static charge on the media itself, the filter media, right? You see?
Wow.
No joke, bo how xiao one, okay? Now,
paper 它是不会 stick 的
okay, you see that it actually want to stick together. Even you spread out, you want to stick to that is static, right? Let me show you, okay? Because there is static, okay, because it's very weak, all right? Okay, and see, right? It actually stick, because there is static, it stick to, even this is a plastic, it stick, okay? Because the static electricity is very weak, so sometimes it don't stick very long, but it tends to stick, okay? So this is a small little demo that we want to share with you. Okay, see, it will come out one, right? It's because it's static, so it tends to stick on a lot of surface. You see, I was trying to get rid of it. Also quite difficult. Okay, let's have the screen back.
Yep.
Okay, this is a small little demo that we just want to share with you.
Yeah.
All right. A lot of people do the water leakage. Good to do, but not so accurate. All right. If people show you, you pour some paper on the 3-ply mask, it will stay there. Of course, if you don't put long enough, the paper is still dry. It will still hold the water. Right? You know that paper can hold water, right? If you go Japanese food, you see people burn the paper to drink soup.
Paper lunch.
Also can. So it can be very misleading using water container, right? Okay. So this is one test, right? The other test people do is to blow candle. Some small issue, okay, technical issue, right? So you blow candle, even it's paper, right? It's not easy to blow the candle off, right? So what I'm trying to say is the best thing to do is to make sure that your filter media, first of all, do a burn test, is polypropylene, right? So it will not continue to burn, but you burn that part will be gone.
Yeah.
That is what PP melt bronze or spun bronze is the same. It's the same.
来，我们给个镜头给他看那个，我们做一个我的 Legis demo。
Can we show？
你看到没有？这是我们的 3 ply mask 啊，我们的你看到没有？那你稍微拉高一点，拉高看有没有水滴下来。下面啊，
看不到了，
看不到了。好
Okay, so this is the water leakage, but I think it's not that accurate, I would say. All right, as I say, unless you cut open and make sure that the filter media, I use the word media because that is the most important part of a 3-ply mask and is the most expensive, right, layer of the whole mask. Okay, so make sure, all right, you understand what I'm talking about. Burn, then do a static, right? Check whether there is static on it.
我觉得做 burn 的会比较 accurate。你看了，你买回去，你的外面的 3-ply mask 你看了之后，你 burn 它的 center piece inner layer， 那你看它会不会着火？你 burn 一下，就整个着火你那个不要用了啦，因为不带这了对不对怎么？anything OK 啊？我的工作人员。
Okay. If you have not so sure about this thing, you can always WhatsApp us at 8852
0182.
Okay. So this is the number. Okay. Right. We are glad to share with you any information you like to have, right? Because I think this is important. Do you think COVID will be over very soon?
干扣你看你要他玩都这里用戴 mask， 除了 vaccination 之外你要看他 daily 的 cases， 还是有10多 case，很危险的你要 totally drop to maybe single digit， 3个、2个、1个 ，then maybe got chance 不用戴 mask。你看像外面的外国的，比我们更加了，我们的邻国就好了，比我们更加了。你说政府哪里可能会说，不要戴 mask， 我都你 vaccinated 嘛，所以这个上面跟我讲很难。
Okay, now, you only need one case, you only need one person. All right. I think at this point of time, a lot of people, a lot of residents, all right, could be thinking of this, all right. They are thinking that, oh, no community case. Why are we still wearing masks? Right? Why do we still need to wear a mask? I guess wearing masks is going to be a norm. It's going to be a norm. In fact, this is already a norm in a lot of countries like Japan, Korea. When they are sick, they put on a 3-ply.
其实我觉得好的，我觉得很 safe。
Okay. But of course, if you walk on the street a bit hot, but I guess during your work, you're still in the aircon environment. I think there's still necessary. I think this is going to be a culture soon. When you're sick, you put on a 3-ply mask. But when you put on a 3-ply mask, you actually protect your friend, your family members, your colleague. All right. So that is the purpose of wearing a 3-ply mask. And please buy from a reliable source. All right. I guess there's a lot of people selling outside there. I'm not trying to say that you cannot buy from them. If you feel comfortable, you can do so. But today we're going to share the knowledge so that you actually get a good product. All right. Now, what is a good product? Right. We have this particular mask. Where is the mask? Right? Okay. See?
Medical face mask.
Right.
Okay. Medical grade. Okay, medical grade.
Right. Now, what's so good about this medical face mask that we are selling? I just want to share with you today. All right. Later we will tell you what is the promotion that we have until Friday. Now, let's see. Linda, yeah,
hey, thank you.
Thank you for helping me to promote.
Yeah. You're right.
You're right. Okay. Now, this mask itself, all right, in order to be approved as a medical mask, need to go through a few tests. All right. If you want to obtain a test certificate from us, by all means, WhatsApp to us. When you buy the product, we'll give you the certificate, the test certificate. So let me share with you what is the test that we did. Now, the first test, all right, is what we call a BFE 98%. What does it mean? Do you know?
工作人员放一下图片。好，没事哦，等一下就有很多好料给你。有吗
？down, slide, down. Yeah, we try to share with you part of the certification. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. I think it's slide number before that, right?
不要紧，来，我们
before that. Okay. That's not the one. Okay. Have a full screen.
Yes. Have a full screen. 好，这个你们可以 screenshot 的哦。这对我们很有帮助的。
This is what we call bacterial filtration efficiency. Okay. So it's been tested according to ASTM F2101-19 and also EN 14683. Okay. Can I have the next slide? Okay. The other test that we did was actually what we call a delta P. Right? Why delta P and what is delta P? Delta P is a breathing resistant test. Right? We cannot do a melt-borne material where we put there can capture good, efficiency, but the person cannot breathe. Okay. So delta P is to make sure that this mask when you put on is breathable. And why is breathable? Because I mentioned you don't have to make it completely seal until you cannot breathe, but we put electrostatic on it. Right?
All right.
So this electrostatic right, help you to snap the whatever contaminant that come near you. When you breathe, it will be stick on the filter media, the melt-blown filter media. Right. So this is delta P. On top of delta P, we also did another test. All right. Okay. This is the result. We don't have to show the result. If you all need one, okay. First of all, let me say this one first. This is what we call a microbial cleanliness. That means to say this mask itself is being packed in a clean environment. All right. In order to pass this test, all right, the extract of the contaminants from this mask must be within the required standards. So this mask passed this test. So it's been packed in a very clean environment. Okay. So this is also one important thing. So when you buy a mask, you know that it's safe to wear. All right. Okay. It's not a recycled mask because it's been tested clean. All right. Okay. Let me tell you the last one.
Right. Last one.
Okay. This is a test. Synthetic blood penetration resistant test. Okay. This is more for people who working in the medical field. All right. But it's also good for you because if somebody sneeze at a very high velocity, you're still able to protect you. All right. So what happened is okay. So what happened is right when the surgeon do surgery, sometimes there be some blood splashes at a very high velocity, right? The surgeon won't get the blood. You know what I mean? It's protected. Of course, a lot of them wear shield, but you know, it's just like somebody sneeze, it's all over, right?
Yeah,
it's all over in the air, but still cannot penetrate in. Right, so this is the test that is being done. It's called synthetic blood penetration resistance test. Right, so hobo,
Oh. Okay, like full screen please. 给你看一样哦。So， 当你跟我们买的时候，你看我们的 packing 是这样，你看得到吗？有 all the tests，
expiry date, everything is there.
Can see 了。You see okay.
Right.
Okay
if you want to know the integrity of the test, you can see that it's CE test.
Yeah.
All right. Reflection. The box is so shiny.
Okay.
Reflection. Okay. Okay, it's 50 pieces per box.
Okay.
All right. This is what we're going to share about today's promotion product. So, leave it to you, Vincent. What promotion do we have for
promotion 啊？所以我的 promotion 就很简单哦。市场太多 cheap price mask 啊，那without saying 啊，很多人在卖。所以 my advice is, if you want to give your family members a good protection， 你们要找对 product 哦，找对 product， 在这个市场现在我们也在会说很贵啦。今天的 promotion 太好了哦。你们家里有小孩子啊，今天我们免费送你一盒，来，哦，你每买一盒，送你一盒啊，哦，对不对？看啊
，Buy adult you get the children
哦，这些 promotion 呢，哦，一盒50片 ，OK， 再加上这个
30
片，哦，你才还8块钱，$8 for 2，$8 for 2。你买10盒 and above 免费送到你家 ，OK， 免费送到你家。你要 self collection 免费 delivery， delivery is free
，OK，deliver to your hand only
所以你们要下单都是下蛋赶快88520182，88520182
，OK， if you want to place order，
such a good deal， yeah， it's a good deal。你看，你家里的小孩子也是要用的 ，OK， 只是它的 packing 是30片，这是50片所以你买大人的，小孩子免费一盒送一盒，你买10盒我送你10盒，你买1000盒我送你1000盒。
While stock lasts,
stock lasts
until this Friday only,
This Friday
so
only.
better be fast,
Yeah.
So remember to WhatsApp us as WhatsApp. I always pronounce the WhatsApp a bit difficult. WhatsApp us. WhatsApp us. At 8852
0182.
Okay.
0182.
Take this opportunity. It's a very, very good deal.
Okay, 有人问what's the value of the kids mask? Okay. 你要不要讲？
不要讲，
不要讲了
因为讲了吓死你，贵过8块，
贵过8块OK， 我们在 COVID 的时候，这个是跟到的差不多同等价钱
，20多块
我们卖28块 ，OK， 所以今天呢，你买8块钱，我送你这个免费的，2个才8块钱呢，而且你要跟 company 买是对的因为我们有公司名义我们是不乱来的你在外面买，不是说他们不好，只是说很多人在市场上这样卖你们也不懂是不是好货，你们觉得拼呀，有的跟我讲哇哪里卖4盒10块，我说你去买你做个 test 你去奔，有些人真的去奔奔了之后说整个 3 ply 着火。
Thank you, Linda. Thanks for the compliment.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Trust us,
Yeah.
You see what we are wearing here? QSS,
Yeah.
We won't run away.
Correct.
You know how long is this company? Over 60 years. All right. 老字号老字号。
比我还老嘞。
老字号。Okay. It was existing even before I'm born.
Correct.
So I think it's very reliable source, right? And get value product.
Correct.
Protect your family. That's very important. All right. Hope you all learned something today.
Yep.
All right. New method of testing whether
Yep.
your filter media is working or not.
Correct.
All right.
现在啦，我是觉得
下单了啊。
你这除了下单之外，你现在你家里有什么 Tree Blind Mask， 拿一片来试试看呢？看是不是真的是这样的。假如是它只是 flame 一下又吸掉了啊，那个是 OK， 你就继续用，没问题了。
Okay, Rose have a question.
来 Rose 来问什么
Does the washable mask have 3 layers? Yes.
很少了。
All right.
现在有了。
Okay. I only trust the one that the government gave.
Correct.
You buy on the street, I can't guarantee. You're going to cut open and take a look.
Yeah.
Right. What the government gave, I think our minister also mentioned. All right. There's a filter media at the middle.
Right.
All right. And that is the most expensive piece. All right. Then washable, because they also say there's limited washing. Right. If you wash too many times.
Yeah. 30 wash.
If you wash 30 times and still use it, it become more and more comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, because actually the filter media lose its property. So it doesn't help you much. But better than don't have lah. I must say lah. Okay, bola. But if you can, use a 3 ply mask. It's more hygiene, use and throw.
Correct.
All right. I love it. Even I go for a walk, I have one on the hand. All right. If I can't breathe, I would put it on my hand. If I can breathe, I put it on. But I think, I think part of my duty for the society, right? Though I'm not sure whether I have or not at this point of time, touch wood, all right? So everybody also don't know whether you have or not. Sometimes people got no symptom. This is the one that one trigger all kena.
我不想再回去 last year 那个 CV period， 哇 ，it's tough
It's tough So
I think government did a good job
Our government did a good job So we got to keep it up, right? Okay. So
I just repeat one more time. Promotion to until Friday.
Until Friday, yeah. While stock lasts, because we got very limited kit.
Buy one adult mask, right? You get one free children. Okay. One free children.
Don't want the
kids mask. Any further discount?
Sorry, it's a package, Mr. Cheng. Right?
你不要，我是要送给你。
你不是 Mr. Cheng， 你不要，你买那个 adult one, you buy adult one, this one give me. Because it's free 嘛 So you don't want, you give me, you just take the adult.
You buy 10 adult, 10 children I take.
Yeah, most welcome, Rose. We're more than happy to answer more questions. If you have any question,
OK 啦。假如你真的家里没有小孩子你可以送给你的 neighbor 啦，那些有 children， 你送给他们那也是 OK 的。送给他们。
送给我啦，我们很辛苦嘞，我们一直讲。If you don't want the free one, give me 啦。Please. If you buy 5 box, maybe you give me 1 box. Free 5 box ma, so you give me 1 box. Can Mr. Cheng.
Okay, so if no further question, we'll see you next Wednesday, same time, all right, same day, all right. 你们要下单，赶快88520182 88520182 ，OK？
OK， 同样时间，
同样播到。Bye.
下个星期三见，拜拜。See you next week, next Wednesday, same channel, same time.
Bye.